What is up, guys, and today we're finally looking at the deck Sybaris. This is a really cool weapon, added as one of the anniversary gifts. And this is a rifle that when you fire it actually shoots 2 bullets, but this is a really good weapon. It's a upgraded version of the normal Sybaris, which was one of my favourite weapons, which is probably understandable if you look at some of these damage numbers. And yes, I am using Banshee on this, but even without Banshee, this weapon still does a lot of damage. Especially because the crit chance and the crit damage is pretty high with the build that I'm using. I think it's 87.5% just normally without Argon Scope critting, and then with Argon Scope it goes way above the 100%. So now we're going to spawn in some Grenier. Let's go for that. Some Butchers, pretty easy to be honest. And yeah, gonna do this, take away their armor. Take away their armor again, and yeah, just one hit in these level 135s pretty much. So one of the best things to do with this weapon is you can either have like a Nova or a Banshee and then you just pick them away from afar. If you're looking for a close-up weapon, this definitely isn't the best. But a long range, heavy caliber doesn't really affect it, so it's still, you know, viable to put that on there. And let's kill this Arid Heavy Gunner. And then silence, okay. And obviously what you really want to do is get that crit chance really high on this. So Argon Scope and Point Strike is really good. And we'll spawn in a Corpus Tech Eximus now. Okay, so, sorry. Bit of a jump cut there, but yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go kill this enemy now. And you have to think that my weapon really isn't suited for this at all. Like, if I wanted to change it to something to go against this enemy, that would be probably better, but not going to do that for now. And now we're going to go for a final enemy. We're going to go for a Hurricane enemy, probably the hardest enemy in the game, the Corrupted Heavy Gunner Eximus. Obviously, you'd never really come up against this in normal missions, but if you're going to high-level missions, I probably wouldn't take this anyway. I'd probably take something a bit better, like a Vacor Heck or a Tonkor or something like that. But yeah, this should do some decent damage if I hit the crits points, so... Yeah, there we go. Hit it once there and it took about a third of itself down, and even without hitting it, it's doing like 4k. But hit when the armor's gone, and then obviously, because... level 135, when it gets its armor back, you don't really stand a chance with just a weapon like this. And that's why corrosive projection is pretty important to run on your frames. And I don't know how he's still standing up there, but shouldn't be for long. Nearly dead. And after we've killed this guy, oh no, he decided to end himself. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the build. Nothing really too different on this. We have, obviously, Split Chamber, Serration Heavy Caliber, and then we have Infected Clip Stormbringer for the status. You can change this out for whatever enemy you're fighting. And then you have Vital Sense, Point Strike, and Argon Scope. What you could do is you could replace the Argon Scope with a Bladed Rounds. Likewise, if you wanted to put Bladed Rounds where Point Strike is and take away Argon Scope and put in maybe Hammer Shot just to get the crit chance really, really high. Or you could put in one of the Prime Bane mods, what Argon Scope is, or something like that. There's really a lot of options to put on this weapon, but the thing that I'm running, that's what I'd like to do. Do whatever you want. Even a Metal Auger could be pretty good on there. Wouldn't really suggest one of the Impact event mods or anything like that, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.